How do state senators restore confidence in the institution?
Well, first, the three senators in question, they've been suspended. They should resign immediately. That would instill a lot more confidence in the state Senate. If they're not going to do that, we've suspended them. The next thing we need to do is do a state an amendment to our state constitution to allow us to suspend senators without pay. It's outrageous that folks could be arrested or indicted and still get a paid holiday from the state Senate. We've got to correct that. Next, I think as a body, we need to work together to regain the trust of the people of California, and that's by working hard, working across party lines, becoming less partisan, focusing on real issues and real problems that we face in the state of California, and working together to solve those problems. I think that would go a long way to bringing back the trust in the state Senate.
How do state senators restore confidence in the institution?
I'm the non-politician in the race. It's up to the voters to restore confidence in the institution. Elect me, and I'll go to Sacramento and clean it up. That's how we restore confidence. The voters vote Bagley for Senate 2014.
What's the most important talent, skill, or philosophy that you bring to the job?
Well, I think I'm a licensed civil engineer, and so I'm trained to be pragmatic. As engineers, we're problem solvers. That's what we do every day. And I take that same skill set into the California State Senate. I don't look at problems as partisan problems or party problems. I look at them as just real problems that need to be solved. And consequently, I'm able to work with everyone to solve those problems. And I think if you look at my record, you'll see many examples of times that I've worked across party lines to deal with a real issue in my district or in the state of California, and we've been able to develop legislation and work together to make lives better for the constituents of the 12th Senate District.
What's the most important talent, skill, or philosophy that you bring to the job?
I have a record of results. I have a record of being a leader. I have a record of bringing people together. And I have a record on taking on big challenges and getting things done. That's why voting Bagley for Senate 2014 is what the voters can elect to do. So elect Bagley. I did that horrible. It's an enormous
district. How do you best serve it?
Well, first off, I have a very fuel-efficient car. I put a lot of miles on my car. I drive from my house to the southwest portion of the district. It's about a 3.5-hour drive, and I go there all the time. To get to the south portion of the district, probably about a 2.5-hour drive. So I do a lot of driving. But what's interesting about the district, even though it is geographically very large, there's a lot of common issues that really bring the district together. Number one, we're largely an ag-based economy. Number two, unfortunately, we have very high unemployment, very high poverty. Those are things that I've really worked on over the last few years to help, and I think we've been able to do a lot with more funding for schools. We're going to double the funding to our schools. We've got a middle-class tax scholarship that's going to be able to provide affordable CSU or UC education for middle-class kids. So I think we've been able to do a lot. But there's more we have to do. We have to work on water. Water is also very unifying in this district, although the Central Coast has some different problems by providing more storage, clean drinking water. We live in an 8th largest economy in the world, in a country that's the richest the world has ever seen. And we've got people in my district who can't drink the tap water. That should be an outrage, and that should be something that we all care about. And those are the things that I'm fighting for this district, and I think those are unifying themes that bring the district together and help me provide, I think, exceptional service to the district.
It's an enormous district. How do you best serve it?
Yes, it has 6 counties. Fresno, part of Stanislaus, part of Monterey, over 80% of Madera County, all of Merced County, and all of San Benito County. I know these districts. I've driven these districts. I've been involved in the districts for 3 decades. It seems far, but it's about the people, and people will have an opportunity to ask me questions, to ask me about what can be done in Sacramento. I'm here to fight for a responsive Sacramento. So as I work in Sacramento, I just want to know that the district is first on my list, and this is about the future. So vote Bagley, State Senate 2014.